this is going to be. I will try and make it brief. Okay. I've not promoted this in the community area of my YouTube. So, but it's just dawned on me that I've not got this much time in the house. Okay. So, um, currently I'm at Airbnb, um, and have been for the last 3 weeks. This is the third week. Um, and it's come round very, very quickly. And it's been lovely just to ground myself and take stock and just like chill for a bit after moving from the house that I thought I'd be, you know, certainly longer than 3 years. Okay, so where we are now, um I could only rent the house for 3 weeks. That was always the game plan. Okay. And the new accommodation, I mean, it's such a headache that um the new accommodation should have been ready before now. They've got a I don't know how to describe it other than one of these nightmare tenants, and they've clocked up the miles in um you know I've got to be so careful as well what I say. But let's just say they're nightmare tenants, okay? And the landlord has had to go through the court system to get them out, and I've never been through the court system, but apparently it's a lengthy process, and it takes time, it takes papers, it takes evidence. So, where we are now, the judge has said you are ordered, I guess, to be out of this property on the 4th of April. Okay, so that's where I'm at the moment. Okay, now we've got to be out of here by Friday at 10 o'clock. That's our checkout time from this lovely cottage. Um, so we have had to book a hotel, which first can I firstly say that I have never stayed in a hotel ever. So that's going to be interesting, I think. I'm going to be bored out of my gothic little mind because although they've got Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, which I think all like hotels should provide that, you know. I don't know why some don't. you know, you pay by the minute. But so yeah, we have had to find a relatively cheap Um, because this month has been so expensive. You know, I've got no access to um, my funds. You know, um, YouTube. I forgot, but before the internet, that the cable went off at the house, I forgot to do something or send something to Google, and that they've frozen my ad ad revenue thing. Uh, so I can't even get the the money from YouTube. So really, it's it has been really expensive. Um, because like in the last live stream, I said, this as lovely, a gorgeous um you know, country cottage in the heart of Kent, but you pay for the gorgeousness in a way. So I just ran out of money. I'd love to have stayed here a bit longer, but you know, the hotel has pushed me up another, well, over £300. Okay, and it is. I It's one of those that I guess I'm not gonna start bitching and like it's not fair. It is what it is, isn't it? You know. Um, I I don't know what I'm gonna do at this hotel. Um, it really. All I can see is me in this room watching TV all day, and me finally getting that call from the landlord. Right, ready. We're gonna meet you in town. Bring the deposit, or wire the deposit over. Um, Ready to sign the tenancy. Boom, and I'm gonna. And I'm making it out. I hate this about me. I'm making it out to be like the worst thing ever. And it isn't the worst thing ever, but I can't change the way my head is programmed in situations like this. It always preempts. It always places me in a situation or a scenario where I I suppose you could make the argument, well, Nat, you don't have to, because you're not in prison. You know, you can wander around, and I don't like that either. So, so yeah. Um, but the booking system. I am getting to your comments in just a short while. Um, and I just want to get back to, you know, a sense of real normality. Um, the green screen thing will not happen immediately. Okay. Now, that's not to say that as soon as I'm in the new accommodation, and we've got internet and, you know, everything's hunky dory, that you will have to wait for the internet. What am I saying? The internet? Oh, this is where I'm at. My head is like not where it should be. Uh, YouTube content. I will just makeshift set up my system, my lights and a tripod, and I will just do it where I've got a bit of white behind me. But I've got a company waiting on me to um it's an appointment thing where they come out and they actually measure so they can cut custom made green screen not slats, but I'm not making any sense, am I? No. Okay, let's get to your comments. Hailing from Denmark. Love me some Denmark. I love your reactions, and especially with King Diamond. Another recommendation, high class Danish band could be. Yeah, that does ring a bell, that band. And as I recall, I tried to do one and it got blocked globally. Okay, I'm going back like a few years ago now, so things might have the copyright waters might have calmed since then. But yes, if you are sending me reactions in this live stream, please also send them to my tenorreacts at gmail.com, because I if it's not written down, it don't get done in my life. So I'm not being awkward. I'm just like saying my own flaws. Please do a react to. Yeah, yeah. As I said, jump on the old emails, tenorreacts at gmail.com. And I will sort that out on my return. Yes, I do remember that. Music from the Viking age and even much older. Yes, I recall being kind of shifted to another place when I first reacted to them. And the Viking vibe certainly hit me on not only a musical level, not only a you know the vocal experience was something really really moving, as I recall. It was almost hypnotic, if I can say, if I can say that. um Shelley, I'm slow today, just got what tenor reacts, what it what it means. um I'll tell you something funny. I mean, it's so, being a singer, okay, my friends ask me, that they find out that I'm on YouTube, you know, 5 years straight, and they've just found out, like, oh, you're a YouTuber. Oh, what do you do? How long have we been friends? Seriously, I'm a singer. It's gonna be music. And I've had a couple of friends. Oh, where do I find you? What's your channel name? Tenor Reacts. And I have one person come back to me a week later. I can't find you. You sure you wrote it down for me correctly? Yeah, yes. Well, how did you spell tenor? Tenner. Can't make it up. Cannot make this currency up. So they were searching for the tenor, as in £10 note sterling. Um, no. And then another friend, and then they found me. And then another friend said, tenor. Why would it be tenor? The voice type. Counterparting a soprano. Tenor. And I don't know whether they found me or they just so I take a lot, you know, that because I know what I'm talking about, everyone else does. And I've got a lot of friends that aren't directly or indirectly in the music world. And I must stop that. That's a very bad flaw of mine, that I expect everyone to know. And I do that on Tenor Reacts as well. You know, I I automatically assume that everyone's going to understand bridge or head dominance mix. So I might break. I will not might. I will break it down for you. You know, that's a very bad flaw on my part. Um, you look like. How dare you? Oh, let's see. I've gone all weird now. Um, Aiden, Aiden says, I look like the coolest gnome ever. 100. 100. I mean, mm, I, I'll take that. I'll take that. Despite the fact that I hated gnomes so much that I threw a tantrum when I was little goth and destroyed half of my granddad's gnome display. I think they're evil. I just don't like them. So, I was not popular that day as a 4-year-old gnat. Um how's it going? Or 28. How's it going today? I'm late to the show, tuning in from the States. Hi there. Hi to all of you. I've forgotten to shout you all out. I'm so rude. Yeah, it's I won't lie. Um it is stressful, but not as stressful as clearing a house in less than 7 days, because we only got the house is being sold on Monday and the contracts exchange on Monday. You've got to be out on Monday, and only half the house is you know, so that was a bit like, uh, and the thing is, I said this in the previous stream, but how do you even get into that mental state of, you know, trying to de not clutter, because it makes me sound like a hoarder. I can't let go. It is true, but we don't need that. Um, and we and I'm going to a much smaller. It's still a two-bedroom, place, but the space isn't going to be like that. With a house, it's like that. With a maisonette, it's I'm just gonna have to invest in, like, oh my god, I've got to tell you this, what I've just found on the internet. Sleeper track railway thingy. I don't know what I'm talking about. The wood that they used to use in the old railway stations. Well, they've treated them and they've um I don't know what they've done, but they've treated them, and now they're selling them as these really thick kind of shelving packs, and they look so vintage, so like from the 30s. And anyone that knows me knows that I'm really into my vintage. I used to say all the time that, yeah, I'm a Victorian graveyard kid. I love, and yeah, if I had to put myself in a bracket, probably that. But that's not strictly true, because I also love Edwardian. I am a huge Titanic fan, as you will get to see when me and you take that property walk around, once everything's looking splendid. Um, but also love, like, the 30s Art Deco, and I love the buildings from 1930s. And where I live, there's some really, like, the buildings are still intact. So just because it says Halifax, that's a sore point. Halifax, you can still see the Art Deco kind of half crescent. I love that. Sorry. So uh, right, Maxwell. Sorry, it's taken me a bit of time to get down to you. Are you English? Aren't you? I am. I am. Um, Someone said to me, "You're very posh, aren't you?" And immediately I'm thinking, "Are you taking the, because I I hear myself back sometimes, and I think, oh God, you come nothing wrong, because I come from, like, that kind of, a council house in the southern England, and I'm proud of my roots. But it did make me smile, and I do catch myself sometimes when I hear myself back, and I just slip into it. It's quite fluid for me. So yeah, but I am English. California here. Oh, where all the sunshine is. Oh, I'd be a liar if I said I would not want to go to San Francisco. Why did I say it so slowly? Yeah, New York. Oh, what theatre kid does not want to go to New York? Um, and yeah, I I I I do want to get myself to some of your Gothlings home home um I've made it no secret that I love uh my Scandinavian. I really think out of everywhere. That's that's my spirit, kind of, because I mean, absolutely love Norway. A huge. I could see myself living in Norway, and I just love the culture and oh, um, Sweden, Finland, Iceland. I mean, I just want to like do a complete like I love that. Right, okay. Okay, you don't you don't want to react to. No, I never said that. I never said that. Okay, let me clear something up straight away. Okay. Um Thomas thinks that I don't want to react to, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the band because I've got dyslexia, and it comes out not what they're actually called at all. Okay. Um, what I said was I previously have, and for some reason it got taken down. Okay. Now, I don't know, and I didn't have enough confidence at the time to challenge it. Nowadays, so would put in a dispute, you know, what's going on. I would fight my corner. Okay. Um, I've look, the way this goes is, if you've ever wondered why haven't I seen that react to, when you compare Tenor React, say, to another one of your favorite reactors, I'm going to be real with you. You know, if I've got nothing of substance to say, it's just me. My heart's got to be in it. Okay, and for me to sit through something where my soul isn't in it, that's not what we're about. We've never been about that. Okay, I don't just film because I'm thinking of the numbers growing. Well, strictly not true. Sometimes I know a video is gonna fly off the wall, but that's not my sole reason for doing it. It's because I really enjoy that band, and the thumbnail looks quite interesting. Um, and that's it. Okay, so I will go back to that band that I can't say. And I hope it goes through for you. I really do. But unfortunately, I can't control the copyright system. You know, I can raise a dispute, but if they say no, our decision sticks. That's it. Unfortunately, all I can ever do for you guys is try. I can't do more than that. Okay. Um, you should go. Oh yes, New Zealand. Oh, earthquake. Oh, Oh yeah, yeah. Of course. See, isn't it weird? You just think of a place and you automatically think of. Yeah, you don't think of the negative. Well, I don't. Maxwell, you should go to New Zealand. New Zealand is, yeah, yeah, I really like to go to New Zealand. It's it's getting me excited just thinking about all these places. You know what I mean? And also, um, Canada. Oh, I would love to go to Canada. You know, it looks and oh, oh, it's like that dessert trolley at a posh restaurant. You daren't look at it until you've got the money. um, Hi to some guy, the best guy. Hi there. Um, that's quite a cool name though. Some guy, the best guy. So yeah, I think we're all up to speed with. Um, I can't speak after um the fourth. Okay, I I really can't. I wish I could. I wish I had like from the fourth. We've got a contingency plan. Oh, you proud of that? I can't say it now. Contingency plan. Um, I just hope that well, she's got to be out by the fourth, and then the landlord wants to get in the property and deep clean it, and you know, uh, um, you know, I said I'm gay. I've seen so much, so much. You know, let me get at it. I'm a natural cleaner. I get, but I guess she just doesn't want to present it in that way. So Sunday, if all goes well, Sunday we should be moved in. Um, and then on that it'll probably be on that Monday. I'm ringing up an internet provider to get us switched on, and the electric, gas, waters, um, and yeah, again, it's going to be a very expensive month. So I, you will get something in the way of content on or in April, you know. Um, but if we say mid to late ish April, that will give me enough time to get my end sorted, you know. Um, and if it happens at all, she might not move out, and we'll have to wait a further 2 weeks for the bailiffs to, like, the court bailiffs that come and, right, you've got 45 minutes to gather your stuff. I think it's called a repossession order, you know. So I'm just hoping it doesn't come to that for her sake, as well as, you know, everyone connected with this. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything to add. I hope you guys are listening to so much new music. So much new music is out there. Not that I've not really listened to much music other than what's been in the car. Um, I my headspace just hasn't been there. You know, it's got to be at a certain level, a certain degree for me to enjoy my music. But I hope you guys have been listening to, and when I say new music, I don't necessarily mean like independent label releases this in metal, in jazz, in whatever. Um, I could literally mean I've just discovered this singer from the 1940s. Have a listen to this now. Can you tell me what's got that? I find interesting. Um, okay, so miss you guys so much. Missing all the interaction. There is a limited amount of interaction I can do from here. Come and find me. Come and find me on Instagram. That is Nat Elliott Ross. All one Dubry, Nat Elliott Ross. Um, I'm on Blue Sky. Is it? Is it Blue Sky? That's supposed to be the new Twitter. Apparently, I don't know. And that's also Nat Elliott Ross. I'm on Threads. Nat Elliott Ross. Are you getting a theme here? And I can't wait to be back with you again real soon. So bang boom bosh.